Before I tell you about next week's show, I'm going to do, and don't laugh when I tell you this, I'm going to do a quick book review. I'm serious. I only read maybe one book every year, and this is the one I read this year. Right in my hand here. As a young kid in the late 1960s and early 70s, I had a must-watch TV show every Sunday night. No, it wasn't 60 Minutes or Bonanza or the Ed Sullivan Show. Rather, it was something on a Philadelphia UHF TV station. Look that up, kids. Channel 48. It was the weekly broadcast of the Eastern Warriors roller games. Yeah, roller derby. One of the sport's huge stars in that particular era was a lady named Judy Arnold. You may remember her. Well, Pretty Judy was the Warriors captain and a fan favorite. You can see her there on the left with the blonde hair. Well, many years later, 2012 to be precise, I had the pleasure of meeting Judy at a roller derby reunion event in Philly. We stayed in touch. She was a guest on our Philly Pressbox radio show in both 2016 and 2017. And in the last year or so, she wrote this book right here, Derby Queen, the Judy Arnold story, which chronicles her time as a kid in Northern California, her decades as one of the most popular female stars in roller derby, her time as Raquel Welch's stunt double in the 1972 movie Kansas City Bomber, and her seemingly sudden decision in 1975 to retire from the sport while still very much in her prime to do the Lord's work, as she put it in the book. A nice, easy reading, uplifting book, by the way. She transitioned from a roller derby queen to a child of the king, but also from a solid income and a great group of friends to an empty slate with no idea exactly what her future would bring. Well, spoiler alert, it's all in the book. While there were some trying times, Judy has never once regretted her decision. She says the temporary thrill of skating has been exchanged for a very different sort of permanent joy. So where all this leads, Bill, is the fact that one of our guests next week is that legend who we had on with us, as I said, twice several years ago, Roller Derby Hall of Famer and Philly Press Box Radio Hall of Famer too, Miss Judy Arnold. She still has legions of fans, and she has this new book, and I can't wait to talk with her again. Jack Fritz and Judy Arnold on our show next week, Bill. How about that?
That's a warrior point is what that is. And if, you know,
Judy on the
jam. Judy on the jam. There you go. Hey, looking forward to that. Judy was great when we had her here before, and looking forward to that. The book, I'm sure, is very good. And
yeah, it is.
And Jack does a real nice job over there at WIP, so I'm sure he will have some real good opinions about just about everything going on in Philly sports.